Nobody can stop me. If I die, I die in the cage. I didn't come here, make my weight, I died in my bed. I come die in the cage. I come in for everybody, kill everybody. I'm the champ, I'm the king, kill everyone.
There is no MMA fan that doesn't know who is Khamzat Chimaev, and that because of the hype and the controversy he made since he came to the UFC. But not everyone knows his story and the circumstances he's been through that made him the person we all know today. This is Athletic Beasts, and the beast of this video is Khamzat Chimaev. Welcome guys. Khamzat Chimaev was born in May 1994 in the Chechen Republic, and when he was only 2 years old he had an accident caused him that scar on his lips, and his nose got injured too. At an early age he started practicing wrestling. He allegedly won a bronze medal at the Russian National Championships in the junior level. And in 2013, he immigrated to Sweden with his mother, joining his old brother in search for a better life. After moving to Sweden, Chimaev wrestled at multiple clubs, considered one of the best freestyle wrestlers in the country. Chimaev has had a series of dominant performances in the tournament. Across all of his 3 showdowns, Chimaev has competed in a few judo tournaments and in 4 combat sambo fights. Khamzat had too many jobs. He worked as a security guard, and meanwhile he's been working in a chicken factory. And during a night at work where he took a 15-minute break to watch the Aldo vs McGregor main event, when Conor knocked out Aldo within 13 seconds of the very first round. And that what inspired Khamzat to compete in the MMA, to show the world his talent, and also he wanted to start making money. And afterwards, he went to the All-Stars Training Center in Stockholm, and he's been training with Alexander Gustafsson, the Swedish 3-time UFC light heavyweight championship challenger, who faced John Jones twice. Khamzat looked incredible in his training because of his talent and his power. Khamzat competed in some small organizations, and he had 3 wins, 2 of them by submission and 1 of them by TKO. And afterwards he started his fighting career as a professional MMA fighter, and he got 2 wins in the first round in a Swedish organization before he went to Brave Combat Federation, and there he continued finishing his opponents one by one, either by submission, TKO or knockout. He completely dominated his opponents, and because of his dominating performance he got the chance to sign with the UFC. After 6 professional MMA fights, Khamzat joined to the UFC in 2020, and he had the strongest debut. He won his first couple fights within only 10 days in 2 different weight classes, and in his 3rd fight, he didn't need more than 17 seconds to knock out his opponent. And he returned to face the top-ranked 11, Li Jingliang, at UFC 67. He won the bout via technical submission, choking Jingliang unconscious with a rear naked shot in the first round while he's been talking to Dana. And this win earned him his 4th straight Performance of the Night award, until he got to face the toughest opponent of his career, Gilbert Burns, and that was a true test to Khamzat. Chimaev faced Gilbert Burns at UFC 273. And that was really a true test for Khamzat. In this fight he went to the wall with Gilbert, and both fighters gave all they have to win. But after a close fight, Chimaev won the bout via unanimous decision. But that fight made a lot of people doubt him, and he had to prove himself again. And that what happened when he faced Kevin Holland in UFC 279 instead of facing Nate Diaz. Chimaev won the bout via Dodds choke in the first round. Kevin Holland really has been hunted by the wolf in that fight. Chimaev still challenging everybody and he's ready to fight in 2023, and he probably gonna fight Colby Covington. Who do you think gonna take the win, guys? And do you think Khamzat gonna make it to the top and become a UFC champion? Tell me in the comments, and don't forget to support us with like and subscribe, and thank you guys for watching.